So Maureen, we're at the wall. So we're putting ourselves at the wall. Bolsters are helpful in the end. If you don't have them, it's fine. But for right now, it's just the mat at the wall. Experimentation, people. Socks, maybe, if you're putting your feet on.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't have a lot of room out
You don't need much.
here
You
at
don't
the
need
wall.
much. You just need your feet and hands. How's that? So
Okay.
watch me for a moment.
Socks on.
Okay.
Socks on is nice.
Okay.
So I'm going to push my heels against the wall, and I'm just going to feel my back and feel my body. And I'd like us to talk about what is not resting in the floor. So I am getting, now maybe it's not comfortable, but I have my big toe mounds together. My heels won't be together. I'm adjusting the back of my head. If you have a ponytail, you adjust that. And for some of us, we notice that the chest is popping up. Do you notice that? So I'd like you to, again, relax below the lower ribs into the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Just listen. Thumbs are pointed out. And exhale, take the thumbs to the floor. Exhale. They may not get there. Now see what's lifting from the floor, or if your heels or feet are moving. And inhale, come back to the ceiling. 3 times. Exhale, lower the arms and try to keep as much as you can on the floor and at the wall. Inhale up. Last time. And if it's too much, please let me know. Lee, anytime the back is giving you trouble, I want to know about it. Hold the thumbs there and grab your elbows now. So grab your elbows and tuck the pelvis. So you're trying to push the below the bra strap or that lower mid back into the floor, and pull the elbows above your head. And now take your right elbow toward your right knee to bend. The head goes with it. Feel that stretch. Big breath through the belly, and then the other way. Exhale. The head doesn't have to move. I'm sorry. Head's on the ground. Just don't make it so much work. One more time. Just drag the arms. You can look down to your feet if you'd like. And the other side. Now again, I'm not seeing everyone, so anytime you need something, please say. Great. Release the arms and cactus arms. Now you might need to bend your knees here if it's too much. Can you put your back of your wrists on the ground? How's that feel? Can you put the entire back hand on the ground, people? Anybody want to comment? Tell me what you can and can't feel.
They're there.
Can you put them on the ground, people?
Yep.
Great. Do you
Barely.
feel an opening in the chest, everybody? Yeah?
Yeah.
So push the elbows down and tuck the pelvis in. Release. Push the palms or back of the hands down and release. Great. Arms overhead. You can leave them here or you can take them by your side. Leg circles, right leg first. So let's actually just take the right leg to the head, lift it and take it back to the wall. Do that 3 times. So exhale, point, inhale down. 2 more. Exhale, point, inhale down. 1 more time. Let's do it with a bent knee. Bring the bent knee to the chest, straighten the leg, and put it back to the wall. 3 times. Inhale, exhale, extend, inhale, put it down. Last one. Other side. I had the breathing incorrect. Straight leg first. Exhale, point, and exhale back. Inhale back. Exhale. And notice the other foot comes off the wall. Can you practice to keep them on the wall? 1 more time. Bring the knee into the chest. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Again. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Is your toe pointed? Maybe you want to. Knee into the chest. Exhale. And down. Okay, now let's try arm circles. Now your arms can be, again, overhead or they can be at your side. Lee, if you need to bend the other leg, please do so. Right leg up to the ceiling, and let's go open and cross. And notice the body wants to move. It's much harder here. We're going to do it with our hands against the wall. 3, 5 times. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. And other way. And notice the chest and upper body opening. A lot of work there. I should have suggested maybe some people need to hold a strap or put your hands under a bolster. 2 more. And down. Last side, other one. Leg comes up. I'm going out first. And I have to scooch to the wall because I notice I'm coming away from the wall. So here you can really tell when both of your hips are starting to rock, right? 2 more, so make your circle smaller. Then the other way. Notice you're having to breathe a little bit harder. Cross it across the body and open. Cross the body and open. 2 more. And down. Okay. Take your arms down if you haven't. Scooch so that you can have a 90-90 with the feet at the wall. Not maybe that close. You don't have to be so tight. That's why I said they have socks. We're at the wall tower. Okay. So get comfortable. And again, feel what you can feel. This is so much nicer for some of you with back issues. We're going to roll up just a little bit. So exhale, push into the wall, let your little bit of your pelvis come up. Even, it's not your low back yet, and then release. Roll up just again the pelvis and feel you're using your feet, that's great, and then release. Now try to use your core when you do it first. Exhale, core, now feet. One more time. Exhale, core, now feet or legs. Now let's do the same thing where we're holding our P. Exhale. 3 times. Notice you're holding your buttocks. Not trying to hold your buttocks, you're trying to hold your P, which is a lot different. So it's initiated with the belly. Okay. Now let's do a fuller roll up. So you can use any method. You can do hold your P to go up. You're just rolling up onto the mid of your back and roll down. I'm assuming everybody's okay because I'm not getting questions. Exhale. So we definitely need a live class for this, right? This would be a boring video to be watching. One more time. Exhale. Hold it here. Now push your right hip up and then your left hip. So you're doing like a, I don't know, what is that? A little hula. Little boop, boop. 2 more. And roll down. Great. Straighten your legs at the wall so your feet are on the wall. How's that feel? Take your right leg to the face 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Left leg to the face. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Good. Arms on the ground. You're going to keep your legs straight. Bend your legs rather and lift your buttocks up and then see if you can straighten your legs. Walk your feet up the wall a little bit so you're on the low shoulders and then roll down. Let's do that again. Exhale, lift yourself up and down. Did I say the last one? This is the last one. Exhale. Excellent. Knees to the chest. Roll to your side and switch. Hands now are at the wall. So depending on your setup, I have very wide baseboard in this room, so that helps. But if you don't, it's a little more tricky. Now you can decide to have your thumbs pointed in and your fingers more pointed out. That's fine too. Do you have a door or something, Maureen?
I have very little space here.
It's just for your hands. How's that? It's just really reaching up. So Lee, notice your back, the low back might be an issue. So bend your knees and keep your feet on the floor for most of it when you need to, Lee, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure she's muted. Okay.
Okay.
So let's take again, the right leg in 3 times to the face. Exhale, 1 and down, 2 and down, and 3. And my arms are straight, it's up to you. Other side. So you do the best you can to try to get your arms, other side, to reach as straight and as far down as it can. Great. Now from here, maybe you want to bend your knees to do your leg circles. Keep your feet on the floor or straight. Right leg 5 times. Open and then cross. So notice now it's a lot more core because you have your arms to help you. 3, let's just do 4. And then the other way. It's quick. 2, 3, and 4. Other side. Leg comes up and open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. Can you feel the core? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Lovely. So now place your hands at the wall. You can bend your knees here. I don't mind. But if you bend your knees, Lee, don't have so much of a bend. Have like a, what is that? I'm not good with my angles, people, but a wider angle than a 90, 45. So I'd like you to push into the wall. Push, 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 and release. Get a little closer to the wall so that you can straighten your arms and still push and put everything on the back. Push, 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 and release. Get a little even closer if you can. Straighten the elbows. Push, push, push. So you're trying to lock them in. One more time. Chin to chest, everybody, and ribs to the floor. Push. Hold that one. And release. Okay, we're going to be doing something later, so we're prepping here. I don't know how it's going to work. Knees into the chest. Nancy R., this may be challenging and you'll be my guide. So see if you can lift your knees into the chest and take your butt off the ground. Just a little bit. Exhale. So you're rocking.
Are we pressing our arms?
Yes, definitely. Your toes can go to the ground. You could totally swing and come back down, feet on the ground. Swing. So you're rolling on your, yes, excellent, everyone. So we're going to be doing this without holding on, but we'll have some assistance. Do 3 more. If you want to go full arms and touch the wall, you can do that now. So if you want to, you touch the wall, exhale. Long arms, everyone, or not. 2 more. Good warm up. Last one. And roll up. Ooh. So I kind of found that was an interesting warm up and a way to get us into some back work. Yes, for Lee. I definitely think that's something we can work on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's come to our hands and knees. I still have my socks on. You can take yours off or keep them on. And let's do a little cat-cow, which I don't think you need right now, but I want you to see how different the cat-cow is now. Two more. Walk your hands out just a little bit and walk back so your heels are at the wall for down dog. Push your heels into the wall. Look at that. We haven't done this in a long time with the heels at the wall. I love it. Breathe. Knees down to the floor. One more time, and we're going to do a 3-legged dog. Exhale, heels at the wall. Walk your right leg up the wall, toes up, head down, and switch. Not holding very long. Breathe. Use the arms. Come down and walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. Exhale. Hang forward. Now, those of you who have stiff back, you should feel you're able to bend much better than before. Exhale and roll up slowly. Does anyone notice that they can have more pliability in their back or same?
Yes.
Okay, hands at the wall. This is what we're working on. So it's a side stretch pose. I'm taking the right leg forward and I'm putting my toes up the wall. Toes up the wall and other leg back. Walk the hands up the wall, fingertips. I'm just clawing and just hang here. So how am I hanging? I'm going to see if I can get a divot in between my shoulder blades. So I'm pushing my armpits forward and I'm pressing my back heel down. Walk the hands down so the elbows are bent and do the same thing just with the back heel, then the front knee. Feel the back calf. So I'm leaning forward. This is a kind of a lunge instead of a warrior one. Let's make a warrior one-ish. Straighten the arms, back is up, and feel that stretch in the back leg. Good. Step back with the other leg so that now your both feet are even. Take the left foot forward, toes up the wall, just the toes. Walk your hands, fingertips clawing, and see if you can, again, almost put your head at the wall, but you're looking forward. It's more look forward than down because you get the upper back. Breathe. Walk the hands down the wall. Elbows can be bent and bend the front knee. So your back heel may come off the wall, right? Breathe. Great. Step your feet back, hold my foot back, and walk toward the wall. Let's do a bracket. So my bracket is, I'm going to try to put my whole palm, and it's going to be just below my shoulders first. I'm going to walk back so that I am making an L shape, and my head is between my ears. Then if I can, I walk my hands down a little bit. And again, chin is to the chest, head between the ears. Pull the navel back. You know how you're doing a sit-up? Can you do a sit-up right here? So really pull the abs and push the wall and push the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. Okay, one more. Right leg forward, toes up the wall-ish. You don't have to. Left leg back, and we're doing a revolved triangle-ish. So the left arm goes across on the wall. Walk the hands on the wall, and then you can start to walk down. So my forearm, my left forearm is at the wall, and I'm just seeing if I can get a little bit of a twist here. You can put the other hand on the hip if you'd like. That's true too. It's sort of a, a variation of such. And then come back up. Other side. So you're checking your body to see what's going on. So I just walk my hands across, and then maybe I put my right forearm at the wall and my left hand on the hip or not, and do a little twist. Nice, Maureen. And slowly release. Step forward. I'm going to put my right leg at the wall, so my right outer foot is at the wall. Turn the other for warrior 2. Hand is at the wall. So you're going to hold your warrior 2 for a good long 5 breaths. So here, what I'm going to do is look back to see, is that back leg straight? Is that front knee over my ankle? And can I take care of my grandma arms by really squeezing? Look over and breathe. Ujjayi breath. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Again. Last one. Turn the leg in. Feet together. Other side. Outside of the foot. Quite wide, everybody. Turn the right leg out. Palm is at the wall. Left shoulder is really open on the wall. Other arm here. And I'm checking to see that my knee is is pushing toward the back body, right? My front knee. And I'm bending as much as I can. This is the beauty. In this pose, you can really get down as far as you can in your warrior two because you have so much support. Breathe. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Squeeze your tricep. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. And slowly straighten, turn it in, and step your feet together. Okay, this time, right toes at the wall, triangle pose. You're doing it this way so you have a lot of help. Right toes at the wall, Nancy V, right. So very wide. Look how wide my back leg is, because I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna really help. My top arm's gonna be the one that holds me. My bottom arm can go down. See that, Nancy V? My bottom arm can go down. I can even put my bottom arm on my calf, or I can put it at the wall. But you're using that top arm to help you. So see that, Maureen? I get to push. I push the top arm away, so I really feel the stretch. Breathe. If you can choose to look at your bottom foot, that's great. Or you can choose to look at your ceiling. 3 more breaths. Slowly come on up. That's right, careful, Sarah. Again, go into something, feel it, and then pull out immediately if there's any. That's why going slowly makes a difference. Toes at the wall for left foot. Take it wide, and then just start to go down. Your top arm is really supporting you. The bottom hand can be at the calf, or it could be at the wall. Even at the wall is kind of nice. If the neck is a problem, look down. Definitely okay to do that. It actually gets you to stretch a little bit more in the torso that way. Breathe. Three more breaths. Long ujjayi. Feel the navel go back. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come on up. Take it back in. Wonderful. Backs to the wall. Chair pose. Feet together. Scoochie, scoochie down. Now you can decide, look at my feet. I don't know if you can see. My feet can be close to the wall and my knees forward. There's nothing wrong in that. If that works and suits your knees, please do that. If not, take them out a little bit. So you decide where you want to be. I like having my knees a little more forward. It feels good. Arms at the wall first. Breathe. And then just lean forward. Exhale. Squeeze. You can even have a brick. I should have said that. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Eagle pose. Let's do the arms first. Right arm on top, left arm under. Undo. Other side. So we're just prepping. Left arm on top, right arm under. Breathe into that. Okay, keep this. So your right arm is on top. Now your left leg is going to be on top. So lean against the wall, scooch down, left leg goes on top, and maybe you wrap it or maybe you don't. So maybe the leg is hanging, and that's fine, or wrap it. If you feel this in the knee, back off. Breathe. See if you can lean forward and bring your elbows closer to the knee. Breathe. 3 breaths here. And slowly come on out. Maureen, are we okay?
My low back is bothering me.
So I would, again, only do something that works, and if you need, I can give you something to do on the ground right now. Is it,
Yeah, I think I'll get on the ground. I just came in pretty stiff, so.
okay. So the left leg is on top now, is that correct?
No, right leg on top.
Right leg on top and the left arm is on top. The left arm is on top. So here again, we're just at the wall first, and then when you're ready, lean forward, bring the elbows closer to the knee, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come on up. Excellent. So do the Anna Marie, sit up, Maureen, so you're pressing into the legs and pull the legs in, you know. Do that one 5 times. So let's come to the front of our mat just where we're moving. Oh, sorry, Nancy, R. I just meant Maureen.
It's okay. I needed it too.
Yes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Arch back. And let's roll down, exhale. So just head, shoulders. Roll down all the way. Find your position. Breathe. Step back to your knee plank or forearm plank. Hold. We'll go to a side. So I'm going to be on my knees, side plank. I just go over on one knee and lift up. So here or here. Back to plank, exhale. Other side. Side is modified is here and full is here. Back to plank and roll to your down dog. Belly rolls back, heels push back, exhale. Breathe. Your choice. You can either go knees, chest, chin for Sphinx or Cobra, or you can take it down to a Chaturanga into an up dog. You decide. Breathe. Lower down. Tops of the feet down. Navel up. Shoulders back. Point the right and left foot. Lift the right leg up. Long. And down. Navel up. Shoulders back. Left leg. Squeeze the legs together strongly and then separate them as wide as the mat. Hands a little bit forward, Cobra. Straighten the elbows 3 times. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. Child's pose, exhale. Roll up into your down dog, exhale. Walk your hands in just a little bit. One-legged split, kind of. Take the right leg up and point the foot. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can open the hips, keep them closed. I'm not concerned right now. Just try to stretch that leg. And then put it down. So you decide, maybe the hands go even closer to the feet. And then reach up. They can go closer and be up on your, and you can use the wall. You can even put your foot up on the wall too. Breathe. And down. Hang in a forward bend for a moment. And slowly roll up. Let's take it down. I'm just going to reach my arms. Pardon?
Did we do both sides?
We didn't have sides.
Oh, did we do one leg? What do we just do?
No, we did them for both.
One-legged.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay. So let's take our heels up.
I'm gonna do the other side.
Please do. And then if you can't, keep the heels down, but we're going to roll. We're going to come down with our feet. Just come down to a squat. Oh, I'm not so good today. Focusing is tough, right? Take your time all the way down. Good. Let's start on our, I'm going to take this out. Let's start on our backs all the way up. 90-90, tabletop, or 90-90. And let's do our hundreds. So again, when I reach my hands forward, I'm going to take my shoulders off the ground. It's not so much my head, it's my shoulders. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5 as you pump. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep getting the shoulders up more than anything. Exhale, not the head. The head's not what's lifting. So you're pulling the ribs towards the hips. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Slowly lower down and breathe. Drop your right leg and just lift the hips up and down 3 times. (90-90) or tabletop, drop the left leg and lift up 3 times. Drop both legs, chin down to the chest, really anchor yourself here. Just the right leg in 90-90. Lift your hips up, exhale, hold. Simply going to drop, you can drop your toe to the ground. So drop the toe and then come back 5 times. Toe and back. 3, 4, 5. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Switch. So you're staying up. I just go to tabletop. And again, toe down 5 times. 1, 2. Squeeze the cheek. See if your hips are even. Maybe you put your fingertips on your hips. 2 more. Hold. And down. What's called Baddha Konasana, cobblers. Just open and just rock side to side for a moment. Then take the feet wide, windshield wiper, but I want you to drop one knee, drop the inside knee first, then the outside. Then come back up, inside, outside, then drop the inside, meaning it's going in, and then the other one's going out. Lift up the inside, put down the outside, and switch. And then I'd like you to end on the side that's more challenging. So whichever side is more challenging for you, sit on that side for a moment. Open the arms to the side. Turn your head right. Turn your head left. One more time. Good. And release. Okay, so we talked about it. I just wanted to do this one. I'm going to give you some modifications. Those who have difficulty, use a bolster. I'll show it without, it's called a rollover in Pilates, but we call it a plow prep. I don't practice in yoga so much. So the plow prep is either arms are here or the arms are here, and you're simply practicing lifting and over, lifting and over. And you can go as far as you can. Now that for some of us is going to be very difficult. And it depends on your flexibility. It depends on just so many things. Doing it on a bolster might be a lot easier. So you're just here and you're holding the bolster and you're practicing over and back. Maureen, be careful with this one. Again, just to see, this might be great for you. I don't know. So if you're using the bolster, it's great. If you don't have the bolster, you're working a little bit harder. And Lee, you tell me how that works for you. So the arms can be at your side instead of overhead. And it's actually, that's the classical way. The toes go down to the ground, then they reach all the way up and you lift yourself over. I like that way better. You'll do it, say 3 more times. 2. And last one. Well done. So I like that because there's a little bit of core work there, yeah? So let's counter that with a pigeon. So I'm going to get in my pigeon this way, just scooch around. So I'm just going to scooch around. Maybe I even take my bolster. So maybe I want to lay on my bolster this way. So just get comfy, everybody. Maybe you just make fists. So yes, you're opening up the front hip, but I'm really asking you to turn the back toes in and try to roll to get that back thigh closer to the ground. That's also what's being opened. Now, if this pose does not work for you, give me yes. Maureen, you can even next time put your foot at the wall when you do that, because then you don't have to work so hard. Breathe, or put it on the ball. Your ball can be your best friend. And remember, maybe you move to the side, you know, give a more of a diagonal stretch. And again, it doesn't have to be stationary. You can pump the back leg, bending it. That might be also something. So get creative. And slowly take the back leg around, and either you're doing log or you're doing cow face. So log is here, ankle on the knee. Cow face is here. Okay, so whichever it is, you're just practicing coming forward, back and forth, coming forward. Exhale. Exhale. So if you'd like to do a meditation, you can stay forward. Feel the intensity. Breathe through that. And again, as you inhale, you breathe open space. As you exhale, you let go. Inhale, open space. Exhale, let go. One more. And undo. Other side. So now my left leg is in front and I'm just going to scooch it back, find what works. And again, your forward might be even like this. You know, you don't have to if it doesn't work out to straighten the back leg. And Maureen, you could even do more hip bridges because hip bridges are really good for your low back. Any kind of buttocks work and abdominal work is very good if it's not too sore. So if you're in your pigeon, maybe you're using the bolster to support, take long, deep breaths. Rolling toward that back leg side, turning the foot in. Enjoy. Relax the shoulders, the face. Soften. If you want to bend the back leg, go ahead. And slowly come around so that either you're in a log-ish or a cow face. And you feel the discomfort. And again, you should know by now what is not acceptable. If something is not acceptable, back off. And then just lean forward. That's great, Maureen. So leaning forward is back and forth. You don't stay there. You can just pump a little bit forward, a little bit back. Yes. And keep your head up a little bit, Lee, because the weight of that is too much. It's just bending from the hip, right? That's really where the feeling is. And then if it's at all possible, do your little meditation, hold. Again, if you need to support the head, you can support the head because the head's very heavy. So do TV watching position. And undo. So let's do a twist, but you decide. I'm going to do a particular twist, but if you want to do one seated or stand or on the back, find the twist that you like. So classically, for access for everyone, this pose is something many people can access, right? So this twist is inaccessible. Doing it on the ground might be also something that's very helpful, twisting here and over. So here you have a different kind of twist. So I'd like you to find what works for you. The seated twists are much more in the rib cage. The reclined are much more in the hip. So wherever you are, can you soften? Wherever you are, can you put your attention in the abdominal region, core region, and feel the expansion and the contraction and support that in any way you can. And undo. Counter if you'd like to the other side, and then switch. So I love how everyone chooses. And that's what, after you've been doing things a lot, it's so important to know, your body. It's good to be challenged. And if someone says, this I think would be better for you at this time, but at the same time, it is your body. Soften. And then bring your attention to the area of breathing and support that. Enhance that. and slowly undo. So I'm going to do the shoulder stand I've been working on with the bolster. You can do a legs up, but I'm encouraging a difference from what you normally do. So if you do legs up, elevate yourself higher so that you get much more of an incline. If you're working at something and you need some support, let me know. But we're trying to find a relaxing inversion or supportive pose so that the vagus nerve, which is part of your rest and digest system, is activated. And I find it so interesting. No one's asking for help. It's so great. I mean, it's not great, but you know.
No one what?
No, everyone seems to be good, meaning it's not like, oh, how do you do this? Or can I get supported in this? Nice. The higher you can put the, not higher, but the buttocks just a little bit, your name is not too much, Maureen, but enough. Yes, I love it. And you can even rest your legs bent. That's supportive too. Lee, do you have a good setup? Good. So even when you're here, notice what happens to your attention. Can you harness that? Can you embody right now? Soften the eyes, soften the throat. Long, steady breath. If you're coming out, try to go through plow. And then choose your Shavasana and or sitting. You can always Shavasana and then sit.
Whoa.
The aim is to get comfortable so that you can be still. So if you're in your Shavasana, shake, breathe, and then let go completely. If you're working on your seated meditation, again, get your seat right so that you don't feel a need to move. Quick body scan. And then find your focus, mantra, or visualization. or if the body isn't settling, return to the body scan. For the mind, take the eyeballs down again. Find your focus internally, heart or below the belly. And again, embody the container and feel the space getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Beyond the body, beyond the space around, so that you can witness all of your experience from a place of like mothering, simply supportive, empathetic, gentle. So feeling a sense of wholeness, full embodiment, grounded in self, breathing from that space and into that space. And in this vast space that is you, all things arise and disappear. In that space, all things are connected. All beings. Like water flowing from one to the other, particles and waves. Experiencing beyond the surface of separateness and into the reality of wholeness. Take a moment for an intention or a prayer from this space for your day, for this moment, for your life, for all beings. And then close with a deep bow or a deep